This grand Victorian building has stood tall in this city since around the mid-1800s, and it is in a prominent location on a main route into the city. They say over 20,000 cars pass it every day. It's accessible to over 80,000 people in either a short walk or a bus ride, making it highly accessible to people in this city.
422 Stockport Road, or 422 for short, has changed use a number of times over the years. Most recently it was a youth centre, but when funding dried up in 2011, the centre was forced to close its doors and ever since was left derelict. 422 sits right at the heart of an area defined by low educational attainment, unemployment, broken relationships and poor health. Manchester Vineyard has compassion embedded deep within the hearts of the people. And back in 2019, we set out in faith to restore this building for the local people, those who need support, training and a place to belong.
And so we went to the church with a dream in our hearts to do something about child poverty, particularly in this area. And we said to them we need to raise about £150,000 for the council to take us seriously for this project. Within 4 weeks, generously, they gave us over £215,000. But this has never been about creating or providing a resource for the church. This has been about trying to do something to breathe life into a community and to breathe back something to cause it to flourish again and to do something around child poverty.
We long for the warmth, community and hospitality that we often find in our living rooms to be at the heart of this building. A place to welcome people in, a place to galvanise partnerships and hearts, to bring hope and life and restoration.
And right from the earliest stages, we've sought to involve other people in the community and further afield. And so we've worked with an organisation called Volunteer It Yourself.
Hi, my name's Imran, I'm from Volunteer It Yourself. We teach young people construction skills while they work on the job, and we've been working with some local young people and some local tradespeople, and we've built all of the toilets and redecorated this room and restored part of the ceiling in here.
We're also working with an organisation called Pure Innovation, who work with those who are in disadvantaged groups, but also those with disabilities, to give them jobs and work. And so they're going to be part of running the cafe alongside us in this space.
We as a church have spent hours, hundreds of hours, walking the streets, knocking on doors of local community to find out what their needs are. How can we use this building to genuinely and effectively serve their needs and bring restoration to the people?
And the dreams for this building, the potential of this building are almost limitless. What could be done? How could we do it? There's so many ideas on the table at the moment around five-a-side football and badminton, doing some stuff around diabetes, which is a significant need in this area, various workshops, training events, recovery groups, working with some of the ideas that the community have given us of their needs so that we can specifically start to reach in and serve and support them.
One of the rooms we're hoping to turn into a grocery store.
So we're currently exploring the idea that it might be a grocery store where people pay something like £3 and get way more than their money naturally would buy them in other places. We know that's a current need in the area. This project is still a significant step of faith, but it really has captured people's hearts. Throughout the lockdown, many members of the church and also people in the local community have been volunteering their time, energy and skills to help us. The project management of it has all been done voluntarily. We've also been able to involve local professional people. It's been a phenomenal team effort with the local community to get to this point. Just seeing walls come down, walls go up, floors come up, floors go back down, to see what they've done with the staircase, just trying to maintain and restore some of the grandeur of this building as parts of that have been sandblasted. The quantity surveyor estimated that potentially we've saved around £190,000 in some of the work that we've been able to do ourselves. Just seeing the windows be reopened that have been bricked up previously in the basement. We're currently in discussion with the NHS who may want to use some of those areas for project workers and mental health workers and hire some of those spaces from us in the longer term, also making this project financially sustainable in the longer term. 422 Manchester is the name of the project, but in 2 Timothy 4:22 it says, "May the Lord be with your spirit and his grace be with all of you."
When Timothy said that, he was passing on the baton of faith to the next generation. And our deep hope is that through the restoration of this place, that there will be a lasting legacy of restoration for the people.